but we're not robots. That means also do relaxing and resting, right? If you're going to work, work. If you're going to chill, then chill. You don't want to be a dim light that's half on. You want to do one or the other. Now, I find chilling and relaxing, I guess this is my personality, it makes it easy, extremely stressful. There's nothing more stressful for me than trying to not do my work. Because if I'm not doing my work, then I'm thinking about the work I'm supposed to do, and I'm more stressed than doing the work. So everyone goes, Andrew, you need to just chill. I'm like, that sounds terrible. That sounds like the most stressful situation to be in. So all I want to do is work. But occasionally, if I do need time off, if I need 5 minutes or whatever, my brother and I have actually developed a new habit, canasta, which is a game, two-handed canasta.
Two-handed canasta. We're learning classic card games.
Because he's like, Andrew, you're working 18 hours, you're just staring at that screen, you're mad at Keir Starmer in the UK, just chill.
You haven't been there in 4 years.
Canasta,
Shut up.
it's going to be fine. I can play for 5 minutes, and it's kind of relaxing until before I get anxious again, I want to get back to work, right? But if you're going to do something, you should be doing your absolute best at it. What's the point in doing anything if you're not going to do your best at it? Right? And it's amazing how things can translate, right? If you do your best in one thing, it's not only the fact that the way you do one thing is the way you do everything, but if you do your best in one thing, it can radiate out across your entire life. That's the greatest thing about being a man. As a man, when you upgrade your life and you become a better man, by extension, you automatically improve the lives of all of your friends, of your woman, of your children, of your community, of your country. We radiate. It's amazing. You can put a little bit more effort in bed with your girlfriend, make her a little bit happier. She'll then cook your breakfast, gives you a little bit extra time to work. Before you know it, you got a Bugatti. Boom. That's how I got mine. But putting in that extra effort pays off, dividends. And you can look at it spiritually, you can be philosophical about it and say that God rewards people who try hard. That's how I like to see it. God is literally looking at all of us, no matter which God you believe in, and he's saying, all these people I've created, who's thankful? Right? Because any one of us could have lost our eyesight to bacteria at age 2. Any one of us. And we didn't. So he's saying, who's thankful enough for what they have that they're trying their absolute best with it all of the time? Because if you do that, he's like, I like this guy. I like him. He's cool. Give him blessings. Give him something. It's amazing what comes your way. So I want you guys to think about it, because tomorrow our speech is going to be about trying your best. We're going to talk about it. But for the last 3 months, you have to think and be honest of what you actually, truly tried your best at. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm extremely difficult on myself. And I will say right now, the only thing I've really tried my best at is to stay out of jail. And that's not because I'm afraid of jail. That's because I know my haters are going to fucking seethe when I walk. That's my motivation. When I start to walk and I go, they should have got me, I did it. I'm gonna be the worst guy ever. I'm gonna write a book, How to Human Traffic, put on Amazon. Bro, I'm gonna be the worst guy. They better bang me up, because I'm gonna fucking run with it. I'm gonna introduce myself as a human trafficker on every fucking podcast. I'm gonna be the worst. So I'm looking forward to it because I'm spiteful and I'm petty. So I'm trying my very best not to go jail. That's what I'm truly trying my absolute best at. But I could train harder, and I could make more money. If someone were to say to me, Andrew, if you make an extra dollar, or if you throw an extra punch, endless blessings will come your way, it would be disingenuous for me to sit and say I couldn't do that. Right? So tomorrow you're going to have to stand up and tell me what you've been doing your best at. And you have to be honest. But if you analyze and you realize it's nothing, then you should be happy, because you all live pretty good lives. And if you look around you, you're better than most of the men around you, and you're not even fucking trying. You know, it's amazing. We go from children to adults. And when you're a kid, you expect the adults to be smart. And it's the same with like fame and money, right? I went from absolute no money to super wealthy, and nobody knowing me to like famous. Everyone's a fucking idiot. I'm telling you now. There's very few impressive people on this planet. You can go meet Elon Musk, who I actually quite like. I've never met him, as an example. Richest man in the world, or a politician, or a superstar. You meet these people and you're like, how? Bro, it's seriously, that's what you think in your head. I'm just sitting there like, bro, how? Usually because they sold their soul to the Matrix. That's how they pull it off. But they're not impressive people. There's nothing special about them. Everyone in here could surpass any of them. They're not that special, they're not that impressive as individuals. And especially at the upper echelons, they don't take any self-accountability. They don't look at themselves ever. They don't self-feedback ever. So they actually become less impressive over time. And they don't realize because there's enough people pretending to like them or whatever else. So I want you to actually think about what you've done your complete best at. And then I want you to try and apply the analogy of focused, because I focused my power into one knuckle and did more damage than any of you could ever do. Because to hit me with the flat of the hand and do the same damage I did, you would have to hit, how much bigger is that than the point of the knuckle? 30x? You'd have to hit 30 times harder, which is, you're not going to pull off, right? So it doesn't matter how hard you swing, it didn't hurt me. So I could just stand there. You don't want that. You want me to be like, I better move, I better be smart, right? But everyone did very, very well today. Make sure you eat lots of salt across the coming days. Tomorrow we're going to be doing most of the speaking. But I want you guys to apply this because my brother and I, and he's probably my self-accountability buddy.
Whatever.
We keep each other in check so fantastically. And it's even a bit extreme. Like, we're not allowed to nap.
Ever.
If we're tired, we can't nap.
You have to sit across your brother and drink coffee and smoke cigarettes or cigars and make a point that you're tired but you're not napping. Because if you nap, you're a pussy. For a week. You don't get over it. Well, you were fucking napping yesterday and it hurts. And he's like, well, you fell asleep at 6 p.m. I'm like, he's got me. I'm a bitch. So yeah, no, the accountability goes way too far.
Everything. With being tired. Like if me and him are on a three-day drive, we'll sit there, and as soon as one of us goes hungry, gay, are you a girl? Hungry, need food. We'll just sit there hungry making fun of each other. I don't know if you guys have seen the Tate Confidential episode where we did fuck gas. Have you seen that episode? We started this stupid thing where someone would say, I need gas. Fuck gas. So you just keep driving without gas. And we did it till we ran out of gas.
Just because I called him a pussy if he pulled into a gas station. So his McLaren broke down.
We've gone way too far with it.
Yeah.
But that degree of self-accountability super keeps you in check. Tristan caught me out the other day.
I have a mission for you. Gather the team. Inside the cars you'll find wetsuits. Put them on. From there on, take a ride in a white vehicle. Get in it. Drive until you find a river. Jump into the river. Another kilometer downstream, you'll find a sheer rock wall. Hidden in the bushes are ropes. Rappel down the rock wall to the next leg of your journey. At the bottom of the river is a waterproof chest. Inside you'll find a package. You'll know what to do. Drive to the coordinates I just sent you. There you'll find the gear you need. Take the gear we've provided and climb it. This mission will be dangerous. Don't give up. At the very top, you'll find one more package. Inside is a satellite phone. Once you've reached it, I'll call you with further instructions.